Hi, in this video I would like to review another pen from my collection, which is either Monte Mount when it comes to a brand, or specifically Paili because that's what it says on this circle. I don't know if you can, I'll try to zoom it, but it says Paili. So anyway, when it comes to this pen, this is matte black and it's all metal. This is probably one of the heaviest pens I have in my collection. However, not very heavy. It's not extremely heavy. It's just, it feels heavy in the hand, but I believe the body feels heavier than the cap. The cap feels actually like steel, but there is much more of the weight added to this body part. So this is Paili or Monte Mount, a model number 869, which also is available on this barcode here. $869. And when it comes to the inside, I'm still playing with the zoom, I'm sorry for an inconvenience. When it comes to the inside, the clip is like not very tight, and when it comes to the inside, I have chosen the EF nib. I believe they come also as medium, and it's possible that, I'm not sure, so you need to check it out, but the EF is usually hooded. The M nib could be open, so might be open, so you need to try it yourself. What's very comfortable here is that these parts where you hold the pen, they have this little net, or I don't know how to call it, but there's a texture here, and the texture kind of stops the fingers from slip. The stopper here next to the base of the hood isn't really sticking out, so it doesn't really stop the fingers from falling down, but still it makes the job. It does the job, I think. So inside, we're gonna have a look inside now. Inside there is a usual piston with this transparent tip. They offer tips like this is the one which you screw and unscrew. It could be red, it could be black. In this case, it's transparent. And let me see if the hole is big or small, because this would speak a little bit about if we can use a regular converter here. It doesn't even want to, oh, there we go. Yeah, this is a big hole, so you won't match a regular converter unless you really want to press it into this part of the pen. I can't remember how to call it, but it's quite big, so only converters with that kind of hole will match. Others won't, or like I said, you may need to add quite pressure to fit them in. Now a bit of a sample, a text sample. I'm using the International Paper laser print paper, 100 grams when it comes to the weight or thickness, which is okay for fountain pens as well. And to give you a better experience, I need to zoom in a little bit more. So this is Monte Mount, and specifically Paili brand. Number 869 EF nib. And as you can tell, it's a really EF. It's beautiful. The nib is very smooth, but I wouldn't call it a fast writing pen. I feel some kind of resistance, even though it goes really smoothly on the paper, and it's heavy. I wouldn't call it a fast writing pen. The ink here is Hero Black, which is a Chinese ink of a long history. Honestly, I remember it was available in Poland, where I live, in the 80s. And what else? Probably a bit of these. It's extremely smooth nib. I totally love it. Now the lines. No resistance. And they don't really feel like resisting the I mean, the nib doesn't resist the paper, doesn't resist the paper that much. No, it's really smooth. Like, my goodness, it's really good. Now the wetness. I think it's like most of fountain pens provide. The reverse writing. The reverse writing, as you could tell, doesn't start off immediately. I feel a resistance here, so the ink flows smoothly. I don't see really any stops. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's better for drawing straight lines when it comes to the reverse writing, rather than going with that, as you can tell. I'm pressuring that pen a little bit, but it creates very thin lines. It could be good for shading when you draw with a picture, as I do, with a fountain pen, as I do. And to give you a sample illustration, let's make it a face. A woman. Yeah, so I believe it's really good for drawing. It doesn't really feel that heavy actually when I'm using it, so I don't know. At first glance it felt heavy, but now when I'm using it, it doesn't feel so much. Doesn't feel heavy so much. Yeah, so this is how you can use this pen for writing and for drawing, but like I said, it's not the fastest writer. There were other pens like Inhao 80 and probably that with a dragon clip, which was also Monte Mount number 9190 or 9190, which was black and gold pen, which was better for writing fast than this one. There is another video of this pen, which I have just put at the front of the camera. So yeah, this is the review. Thank you for watching. I hope you find it useful, and I hope you will try yourself if this pen is suitable for your journaling, for instance. Cheers.